Right, so here goes. Costume and colour, one of the most important design elements in regards to costuming for theatre. Colour is super important. It creates emotions, it defines importance, it creates visual interests, it links people together, it puts people apart. It has all sorts of feelings tied up with it. It's super important in the visual medium of theatre. So essentially, how can we use colour to indicate the inner life of a character? Now, some designers use bright or pastel colours to denote young characters. Some use dark colours to show age. You could use bright colours for a character to be alarmed or nervous. You can connect colours and costumes to anything around the colour wheel. But you must consult, and you know this because you know that if the lights are a different colour, then the costume's going to change. Now, colour can be used in heaps of ways to instill moods in the audience. You can see these pictures here. You can use dark colours for a character as a dark mood. You can use contrast or colour repetition to show unity or the lack of unity. Colour is an amazing tool. Now, a common technique is to create a uniform colour palette and then add unique colours to emphasise a specific person. And a famous example of this is in the film Schindler's List. You can see that here with the little girl. She's one of the only things that is coloured in the whole performance, in the whole movie. And so you can see her when she's dead in that middle image, and you're aware that this is the loss of this beautiful character that you've come to know. Colour psychology is something that changes depending on where you are, but our understanding is black and white. You get the idea of the red and the blue. Blue's actually most people's favourite colours. It's also said to be a colour of real responsibility and trustworthiness. You know these things, they are innate, but you'll have to research them and be sure of them with your costume work. So red, love, passion, violence, danger, anger, power, blood. Pink, really different to red, the idea of innocence, sweetness, youthfulness, empathy, playfulness. How about orange? It's warm, it's sociable, it's seen as a very friendly colour. It's seen as very happy, almost exotic. Think about those connections with warm places and sunsets or sunrises. Yellow, mad, sick. Meant to be seen as being insecure or obsessive, or maybe naive, or maybe it's sunny. Green, very much a nature colour, but it also can be linked to the idea of corruption and money, the greenback. Or how about envy, that whole term, I'm green with envy. It can be seen as dangerous and dark. How about blue? It's a very cold colour. It's very isolated. It's also thought of as a smart colour, the whole cerebral thing. That very vivid link to melancholy, the iron blue. It's also very, very calming. It's a very cool, calming colour. How about purple? Purple is a very regal colour. It's also fantasy and ethereal. It's got wonderful mystic overtones. Now, when we talk about colour, we also talk about colour value, and that is the hues or shades of the colours. And so you can see with these dresses, on the whole, if you take the middle dress, for example, they're the same colour hue, but the value of the colour gets stronger. So you can manipulate with characters with the value of the colour you're choosing to use as well. So have a look at this one. There she is in different character, obviously, but one's in a red dress and one's in a pink dress. So straight off, without knowing anything about the person, you're going to get a different feeling from them because of the colour that they are wearing. Colour is great. It's one of my favourite things for creating and supporting characterisation.